Sorry about that. I accidentally clicked the wrong video for the old show. Sorry, peeps. Welcome to That Toy Life, everyone. This is for the week of May 9th, I think. I think today's the 9th. Yes, May 9th, 2024. It's been a couple of weeks since we've been on air mainly because of me. Been out of town for work. And the week before was the NFL draft. So don't come down on us too hard for not being there. But before we can continue on, we always have two more people in this little video show, podcast show, whatever, live stream. And that's the co-hosts with the most. Who do I want to go with first? Austin.
Yes.
Gordy.
Wow, I just wish I could just get up and then you see the camera like quick pan back, like Price is Right. I just get to run down. That'd be so great.
That's what you need to invest in, some cameras that can do that for you.
That's all I want to do. There's two things I want to do on Price is Right. Like I don't even have to win.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to be called so I can run down, and then I want to spin the wheel.
Really? You don't want to play like the game that says no,
Plinko would be pretty fun, but I'd probably do or at least get the bid, because everybody's always like, what did he say? $1, Bob. 99 cents, Bob.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that. All right. Enough with you. We also have another co-host, and his name is Ray. Where'd he go? Are you playing with me, Austin?
No.
Going fishing?
No.
Did you find it?
Not a big fan of fish.
No, nothing at all.
You didn't find that Star Wars figure you lost?
No. He's like, nope, just booger sugar.
Nope. Uh-huh. All right.
This is my liquid booger sugar.
Really? Well, what are you drinking tonight, Austin?
I drink this every day. It's chocolate glazed donut from Coffee Shop. Isn't it like Coffee Shop brand or something? The Giant stores. Donut Shop. There we go.
It's coffee.
Donut shops.
No,
it's coffee.
No, it's not coffee. It's literally it's a liquid donut.
Yeah, it's liquafied glazed donut.
Yeah, it's a liquid.
Wow. What are you drinking, Ray? Nothing.
You know what I should be drinking? Go ahead. What are you drinking?
Pure Life
tonight.
I was going to say that's usually what I'm drinking, but I actually have. Has anybody gone to the supermarket and found the blue milk yet?
Not yet.
Now I'm seeing it. It's like piled up in Walmart, but I already got one. I bought it at Kroger. I didn't think I would see it in much places, but yeah, it looks like it's everywhere.
Yeah, tried it.
No, I've tried it. It's good. It's just like cold, not as sweet, melted milkshake, like vanilla milkshake. That's pretty much it. But it's blue.
Wow.
It's nice. I mean, it probably actually would taste good with some cereal, but I've just sipped on it a little bit by itself because it's really, like I said, it's not overly sweet or thick like you would think, almost like an eggnog or something. It's really, it's about like drinking milk, just with a slightly more vanilla flavor.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, that's pretty good.
All righty. So we got Joe Fan 84 with us tonight. What's up? Yo, Joe.
Yo.
Yo, Joe.
I'm just going to keep doing the Steve Van Zandt like look from Sopranos all the time. Just
Yo, Joe.
You do it too hard, then you're going to start drifting into
that's all he does. He's pretty much.
It's more of a squint. You got to squint your eyes a little bit more to get the This is the rest of the episode.
Okay,
we're gonna meet.
We're just gonna be playing around with bad.
We're all gonna be doing the faces just the whole episode. Yeah. Okay.
You want to leave the circle of trust, Ashley? You want to leave the circle of trust? I can get
Here he goes. Oh, he got it.
Yeah. I'm looking at you, Fokker.
Looking at you, Fokker. Man.
Oh gosh.
We want to start with
all right, so let's go with the halls. Let's go with the halls. Who wants to go first in the
because
halls?
Mine won't be too surprising. I can go first because it's more just I want to show you the finished products now that I got the shelf up. So I've been actually putting together some of my sets.
Oh, okay, sweet.
gonna start with the small one real quick because this is so cool. But when I got the D&D set,
Ooh,
this
okay.
little mimic set came with it. It came way late, but finally got it. And what's cool about this is it opens up, and it's also a holder for dice.
That's cool.
So yeah, that's another way it can look. But yeah, it can hold like a single. It's just like a little single set of dice. But it's pretty cool that it can do that. And
Wow.
I finally got to put together the ghost.
Whoa. Yes.
That looks way better than
So
dude, that looks so good.
here,
the
and
original.
actually, since I did anticipate this by like a few minutes because I got this down, I thought, well, I should do this still. But so here is the original ghost. This is a very hard to find set now.
Yeah,
and it's even got the Phantom one.
Yep.
So here's didn't mean to do that, but here's kind of a side by side comparison.
Oh yeah, the new one's so much bigger.
So yeah, here's the new one.
Yeah.
And here's the old. But yeah, there's details in this one I love so much. Like, this is my favorite part of it, is that this actually comes all the way off. So you can kind of see inside.
Oh, okay. So you can play diorama inside, I guess.
Yeah.
That is a cool feature, like to get into the ship. Does it click in or does it just lay down?
It kind of it just kind of clicks in. It doesn't, nothing too fancy with it.
Gotcha. But it clicks in though, so it's secure. Like you can turn it upside down and it won't fall out.
No. It's not that secure.
Oh,
No, there's no barrel rolls for the ghost.
No!
I mean, there is if you do this,
I gotcha.
Everybody just falls out.
not the flip we wanted.
Bye, Yang. Booyang, I mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just my quick haul. I just want to show off because I finally got to put them together.
Okay.
What about you, Ashley? You got a big haul or a small haul?
It is actually a very huge haul. I can't show it to you because I would have to take my laptop.
You'd have to
the camera around.
just dance around the room.
Yeah, but I mean, like I had a trade with another YouTuber named Toycopia, and we swapped a whole boxes of stuff. Like one of them is Omega Supreme here, and you could see Devastator right here. And let's see who else is new. This like shelf right here to my left is full of stuff that I wish I could show you. It's like a Masterpiece Grimlock, a Masterpiece Acid Storm, a huge Scorponok, multiple Transformer Club figures. Who is that? Oh, I can't even read. They're Toxitron in new in box. This is one of them that I got.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, that I want to take out of the box.
Yeah, I am super jelly of that.
Yep. So it's cool, and we're actually going to start working on another trade here real soon. But yes, I have gotten just like a crap ton of stuff. Oh, yep, that Generation 2 Optimus Prime right there. And I got that Beachcomber right there, and that G2 Jazz, and that G2 Megatron.
Nice.
A lot of stuff. And that's it.
Wow. I'm pretty impressed.
Thank you.
I'm actually.
Did you have like a negative haul?
I'm sorry?
Did you have like a negative haul?
A negative haul?
Yes, like instead of getting stuff, you got rid of stuff.
Pretty much. I mean, got robbed. So, kind of gave it away.
What happened? No, seriously, what happened?
No, I'm going to be changing offices and stuff like that. This is going to be my kids' room.
Okay.
And so I'm moving everything out. And
yeah. Are you downsizing?
Not really. I mean, there's some stuff that I've kind of put away, but really just moving around and reallocating. I've even pulled some stuff out, but yeah, I mean, there might be a few things I've put up that I don't need. I know with Star Wars books, it's a little trickier because I need a lot of bookshelf space. So I'm going to end up having to only display the current canon novels right now until I can figure out where to put the old EU, so there's that dilemma. But yeah, other than that, just been kind of going through everything, going through actually going through some of the collection. But man, I'm trying to scale back on buying stuff. But every time we go out, we end up finding deals or just finding things that I've been looking for. For example, we'll start out with y'all remember I showed him on the show a while back. Well, finally was able to complete the set and add baby.
Oh, little baby.
Oh, you found him.
So,
baby.
yeah. So now you got, and I mean, he's got a ton of accessories with him, but I've just on here, I've gave him the pan to hit his, not the mama with, and his bottle.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, dude, really, really great job from NECA. You know, it's all separate pieces. Obviously, you know, I could take him out and he's his own separate character. But I mean, he's really made to sit, so he can't even stand or anything like that. So if you could really kind of look, his bottom is flat, so he's only really molded to sit anyways.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I thought that was really cool that, you know, it's all separate pieces. The high chair is really well made. I was surprised with how well done this was. You know, it's a really good set. So that's one thing I got. And I mean, I guess I could show you some of the stuff that came with him. I actually just remembered something I've got to show off that I haven't even it's not in here with me. I'll have to go grab. But yeah, so for example, he came with a bunch of, you know, stuffed animals and things like that, a bat. He also came with this alternate head. I don't remember if you remember this episode where he grew a horn out of his head. So you had this little alternate head, and I think probably one of the coolest features that he came with was this little guy. I don't know if you can remember. And, you know, speaking of, can he sit on mama's shoulder? Yeah, not the mama's shoulder. You know, I wonder if he could. I bet with his legs. Let me see. I'm not going to test it here, but if I was really looking at his display, it may be possible. Because I mean, his legs are jointed; they're articulated. So I bet you probably could. You probably work him to where he's sitting on the back of his neck. I bet that would probably work. One really cool thing, you know, I was at, of all places, I've only come across this once, and I stupidly passed on it at a Target, and it was like in some random Target in Jacksonville. Ever since, I haven't seen this anywhere, and finally came across Cyclops.
Nice.
Yes. So, you know, currently I've got his beam eyes in, you know, which it's really cool. And I like that. I mean, I like that they gave him this hand, you know, the pointer, you know, so he can turn on his visor or whatever you want to call this. But I thought it was pretty impressive how the heads are pretty simple to you know, pop off. You know, I lost that piece, whatever. But yeah, you get the cool man leader Scott, Mr. Cyclops.
Huh, sweet.
So yeah, they've really done a good job with his sculpt. I'll tell you that the sculpt itself is very impressive, very detailed. It's very sturdy. I really like them. Now, this is insane. So my wife and I are going through Walmart, you know, about a week ago or so.
Yeah.
And oh my God, we go in and they had, you know, the Turtle 2-packs, the NECA Ninja Turtle 2-packs they've been putting out for all the movies.
Yes.
They had, and I've been keeping my eye on it. I want to get the 2-pack of foot soldiers. They everywhere I've found them have all been normal $59 price range. But I go into this Walmart and they had the Kino with 2-pack with the foot soldier. Now he's a little bit pudgier foot soldier, but grabbed him because I wanted the extra foot soldier and got Kino for $15.
Oh, sweet.
$15, yeah, 15 for this 2-pack. Could not believe it. I mean, had to snatch it up. They didn't have the foot soldier 2-pack, or I would have grabbed that too because that would have been a heck of a deal for $15. But you get a bunch of gadgets with all them and stuff. But I thought this was really neat. I mean, you get a big punching bag and everything. You can just kind of hang in the background. Thought that was really cool. But what really shocked me was they had another 2-pack. Well, they had the Ninja Turtles 3 2-pack, and there was just one left. And I just took a chance, and when we were ringing it up, these also rang up for $15. I was able to get.
Are you kidding?
Yeah. Oh, I'm not kidding. So it was just random because it ain't like this anywhere else I've checked. But got the Ninja Turtles 3 2-pack of Mikey and Leo. So I was lucky it was because I'm Leo's my favorite. So this was my number one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll eventually have to get the other two. But yeah, dude, I couldn't beat this for $15.
Yeah.
$15. And I'm gonna tell you, you can say what you will about the movie. I mean, it's not that great of a movie. Nostalgia wise, I mean, I love it, but yeah, it's not that great of a movie. But
Those look cool.
the figures are amazing, and they're really well made, really well done. The sculpting is really good. You can see they gave him cloth good of the outside outfit, which I thought was really cool because it's got the inside wiring, so you can kind of pose it if you want, bend it and do stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it really does look. I mean, it's appropriate for the way they looked in the movie and stuff. So I thought they did a really good job on these. I mean, I had to work a little bit to get Leo's to fit kind of outside his katanas to fit within the thing, but I got it to work finally because they have little slits cut in it for you to do it. Yeah, it was a little work. And with Leo, if you notice, I went on ahead and put his mask on him. They don't, they're both off when you get it, but it's simple. You just pop the head off and the mask has the full loop around, so I mean, it's secure on his head. I can't take it off like the old toys, where they were just slide on the face, But the one really cool neat feature I like about these is I thought they were all just one piece, like the head were just one piece with the helmet and everything. But no, these helmets will come off. I mean, I guess I can go ahead and take his off, but if you look, they're very loose. So I thought maybe it was like Ray and I was discussing it. Indiana Jones, the figure he has where the hat is a little adjustable.
Yeah.
Thought maybe this was similar technology, but no, there's a notch in the back here, right here that pops on and basically grabs onto the top knot or whatever, the bandana knot, and just locks on that way. And I guess I can just show you. Whoops, I took the whole bandana with it. Look at that. But yeah, if you look. Come here. But yeah, if you look inside, it's just a little notch. So there's the helmet. Yeah, real simple. The heads are really, and that's another thing too, is the heads are really articulated. So they have a lot more, like range of movement.
Yeah,
a lot more of a gap. But yeah, there you go. So you can have the turtles without the helmets. Cool. Yeah, I thought that was really neat. Like I said, I thought they were permanent. So. Yeah, very, very, very impressed, and so yeah, I got these, and you know what? I thought that was all I had, but you know what? I actually do have one more, but let me. I'll be right back. Y'all keep talking.
Okay, we'll talk amongst ourselves. I don't want to be. Why's he got me on there like that? Well, anyway, while he's well, I'll show that in a minute, but let's go over the comments here, because JoeFan84, what did he get? He got a Strike Freedom Gundam for his haul this week. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to Google up which one Strike Freedom is, because so it looks similar to. Okay, here, let me just save this and I'll pull it up so everybody can see. Everybody can see. Look at me having to do some quick interneting here. All right, so if I share my screen here. Yes, share my screen. This is right here is the Strike Freedom Gundam. I'm assuming that's right, Joe Fan. If I'm wrong, let me know. It's from Gundam Seed Destiny. Yep. Okay. I'm assuming that's cool. All right, and then Sky Knight got Dark Phoenix and Cassandra Cain. Oh, and Signal. So Signal from the DC Multiverse line, I'm assuming. And Cassandra Cain. Oh yeah, she's Batgirl. Yeah, okay. Duh. And Dark Phoenix. Sweet.
Nice. Oh,
Ah, I was wrong. I'm wrong. This is not it. This is not the Gundam that he's talking about, but similar. Sorry. I suck. I can't internets.
Why do you suck so much?
Yes, I know. It's horrible. All right.
And the last thing for my haul,
Mhm.
which was really unexpected. So apparently, ever so often, Target has a NECA haulathon.
Oh yeah.
And their big thing this year was a big announcement, but I didn't think I was going to have any chance. They sold out online. I couldn't even get a figure, through the website. But I was in a store and happened to stumble across me a
Ooh.
Leo Ninja Turtle, the animated version, which is
Oh.
I've been trying to collect these. I've got Shredder, Foot Soldier. I've got a 2-pack of Splinter and Baxter Stockman.
That's a slippery slope to go down, man.
I was gonna say, and I love the cartoon turtles.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I at least want to get the 4 turtles now that I've got Splinter and Shredder. That was my essentials, and they're just so hard to get unless you buy a 4-pack of them, and they're people snatch them up so quick. Well, apparently for the haulathon, NECA has come out with what's called the Pizza Club line, where it's just a way to get these by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And packaged differently and separately, but it's called the Pizza Club edition, and each one obviously it's kind of themed after a part of the theme song, where they're like this one's the Leonardo leads, Donatello does machines,
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that. I mean, it's really neat. I mean, he came with a bunch of cool features, mainly pizza and the weapons and a book. I remember that he had the alternate head with the red eyes, I think, when he was like brainwashed or something like that.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much all that came with him. But yeah, I didn't see any of the other turtles. They had 2 of him and that was it.
You're probably lucky you saw him.
Oh, I mean, this is all the only place I've seen him. Everything else I've seen from the haulathon has been everywhere, which is I saw it was like Super Rocksteady and Mighty Bebop, and is a 2-pack with Casey Jones where he's like in a, it's like his head is normal, but it's like he's wearing a suit, he's wearing like a shirt and tie or whatever. So they had a few other things, but those haulathons, I'm really not sure how they all work. I'm assuming it's just they just drop a bunch of toys at a certain day.
Yeah, I think so.
So you just go and buy, but I lucked out and got him and couldn't be happier.
Well,
great figure.
Going back to what you were saying about the $15 figures, I was in Walmart and they did have the Turtles 3 thing, but 2 packs, but I think they were regular price.
Yeah,
but they did have the April and Casey Jones 2-pack for $20.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Now, see, that I kind of need. They have a bunch of them at one of our Walmarts, but they haven't gone on clearance yet. I've been waiting. I thought they'll drop them because nobody will buy them. But I might need to double check them this weekend and see if they ever mark them down. But otherwise, I might have to have you just grab me one because the main thing out of that set I need is just the Casey Jones head, because it's got like his normal head that you can put with your Casey Jones figure. Because I got the 2-pack with Casey and Raph, so it was So I'll keep a lookout
and I know we're getting a little long, but I forgot one thing. So let's go solo layout and I'll show you. So I got my Savage Crucible figures from the Kickstarter and I only got 2 figures, but one of them is this evil looking dude. And you can't see in this camera, but man, the texture on this guy, whoo, he looks awesome.
I was going to say he looks bristly.
Yes, I love the mouth feature and articulation, man. This guy has more articulate. I don't know that you'll find a figure that can articulate as much as this guy. He has lots and lots of articulation, but the coolest one was this guy. He just looks, he just looks awesome. Yeah, he looks
with 2 big What are those, swords or battle axes on his back? What is
There's some sort of swords.
that? Good God.
Yeah,
It's
the
like a
one thing
gummy.
I don't care for is the way they slide in. Like, I'll let you look at the back, but it's open. So God, how do I show that to you so you can see how
Yeah, I
it's?
see what you're saying. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
kind of weird.
yeah. I don't like that. Just it's kind of stupid. But he does have, and the same thing right here with the swords on his side. The way get out of the way. They just kind of pop in like that, and they don't stay very well either. So that sucks. But so yeah, that truly ends my haul for the week.
I wonder what
So
the decision was on sliding their weapons in like that.
yeah, I don't know. I hope that future waves they don't do that because yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. One bit. All right, so let's kick it on over to some pop culture news because we got our first look at who? Superman.
Oh yeah, the new Superman, David
From
Gordon
James-
Sweat.
That shocked me that they dropped a picture of him that soon. I didn't think it was coming for a while.
Yeah,
Yep. And let's we'll get everybody's thoughts on it here. I'm gonna show it right there. So, what do you think of David Cornsweet as Superman?
I love the new suit. I gotta say, I do really like it.
Yeah.
The big thing that's sticking out for me that I like is that there's a higher collar on him.
Yeah, this new 52-ish.
Yeah. So I dig that. It looks more like it's something he made too. It feels like it's something he put together. So it has more of a more homemade look to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the brighter colors too, the brighter red, the brighter blue. To me, he still looks a lot like Henry Cavill.
Yeah, he does.
Then
Yeah,
there's
he does.
also, but then the suit itself and everything with him, he gives me a little more of that TV show, the Superman and Lois vibe.
Mhm.
But yeah, and then the symbol on his chest, I mean, it looks a lot to me like the
Kingdom
one from
Come.
the new TV show, the
Oh yeah,
My Life,
my adventures with
something.
Superman. Or
Yeah,
something.
that's it. Yeah, I was gonna say it basically looks like the way they're utilizing it on that show.
Yeah.
But I mean, other than that, he looks cool. I mean, he looks like Superman. So,
Yeah.
and tell me this: is that Brainiac in the background behind him?
That's
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. This is all
Okay.
fan speculation right now. My biggest issue with it, and I've always got to have something wrong with something. But okay, so I do like the red trunks. I'm a red trunks fan. So I'm cool with that. The new 52 high collar, it's okay. It doesn't really do anything for me, but it's okay. The logo's cool. The one thing I don't like is the wrinkles. Like why release this particular picture? I'm sure there's a reason why, but I don't like the fact that everything's scrunched up across here. Yeah,
I do. I'd say I disagree. Like I actually, on the other side, I actually like that.
really.
Like I said, it gives it more of a homemade look. That it's not perfectly molded to him.
Yeah,
I think and it looks also kind of like Gunn is going more for his strength is from his alien side. Like he's not going to look like an over a big muscle man with a muscle suit, because Cavill even had a muscle suit.
Yeah, he did.
Even though he built himself up so hard. So I think it's more of like it's the strength is just his alien nature more.
Well,
So it's not. Yeah, oh yeah. I've seen the pictures of him.
He's gotten buff.
Yeah.
But I guess the wrinkles right here, in the shoulders, just look CW to me a little bit.
Mm.
That I mean, that's the only way I can really describe it. Other than that, I like it. I just wish maybe not go with this particular pose for the initial look. Yes, the spit curl is there.
Yeah.
It's right there to the right, left. I can't really tell.
It's kind of out the window.
Yeah, out the window, kind of look.
See it against the window behind him.
So the spit curls there, that's perfect. I like the boots. I like the color red that they're going with, and it's another thing too This is kind of battle damage suit because you
Yeah.
could tell like burn marks and stuff. So
I was
that
gonna say it looks like it was in the middle of the fight. Maybe it's the final battle of the movie or something like that, with all the
Yeah.
destruction going on behind him.
So
or whatever's
that kind
going
of
on.
darkens the blue in that picture too to make the blue look darker. And I like for me, I wanted bright blue, bright red. I want not necessarily Christopher Reeve Superman, but newer take on that rather than Henry Cavill dark. Everything being dark.
Yeah.
Not to say I don't like Henry Cavill. The suit just didn't do that much for me. Joe Fan said, "Is this a restart or continuation?" This is a reboot. This is James Gunn starting with a new slate here, starting up the DC Universe line, and this is the first movie out of the gate. Although there is a cartoon coming on HBO Max called "Oh my God, I'm having a brain fart."
The monsters.
Yeah, the monsters. But what's it called? I want to say Seven Soldiers of Victory, but that's not it.
The Monster Squad.
Oh gosh, I can't believe this. I'm such a DC fan, and I'm having a brain fart.
With Frankenstein.
Yes,
voiced
Frankenstein,
by,
Bride of Frankenstein,
David Harbour, and Joe. Oh God, what's his name? Joe Grillo.
Creature Commandos. Thank you,
Creature
Sky
Commandos.
Knight.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sky Knight. Creature Commandos. Yes. Thank you. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. That's kind of like the first thing, but this movie really kickstarts it all. And then they already have a Supergirl movie in the works, and Batman Brave and the Bold movie in the works, as well as a Green Lantern TV series. Yeah.
I thought so.
He said, "Sorry, but in my mind, he looks like he had to go to the bathroom first before he goes out to whoop some tail." Yeah, kind of the way it's in there.
Yeah, he had to go take a piece.
Yeah. I get that. So yeah, that's my only issue with it is the framing of the picture. I wish it would have been more museum statue-esque kind of pose. With his hands on his hips or fists on his hips kind of look. I
kind of like it in like one of these. It looks like it's a mundane moment, but it's not because of what's going on in the background. So you don't know what the context is. If there will be context for that shot, even in the movie, in the plot.
Yeah.
True.
But I think Gunn said that they shot this live or something like that. Like the picture that took the picture on set. So
that's what they said. Okay, while we're in the DC news here, there is a brand new. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong buttons. It's hard doing this all at once. Austin. Okay, so there's brand new Batman. What is it? Batman the Caped Crusader? Yep.
Yeah.
It's coming out on Amazon Prime, I believe, August 1st. 10 episodes.
Oh, now, I forgot Amazon had done this.
Yeah. Well, actually, it was made for HBO Max. And
I think Amazon purchased it afterwards.
And this is from everybody's favorite Bruce Timm.
Mm-hmm.
So this is going to be a Bruce Timm production along with Matt Reeves, who how much involvement he has. Who knows? It could just be his name on the thing. But this is like a back to basics kind of Batman show. As you can see, this is like Batman first appearance kind of costume look with the gloves and the long ears and the small bat symbol on the chest.
No gauntlets.
Yeah, no gauntlets. I'm kind of interested in it. Of course, everybody's looks a little different, huh?
I was just going to say I'm interested. It's going to be. It seems like they're going with like the old school Batman. Like he's probably just going to be throwing dukes all the time and hardly any gadgets. And
oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean that's exactly what it looks like. You can see Harley Quinn here, not the traditional Harley that we've all
that's weird.
Love.
And who's the? I was going to say I've seen this. Who is this?
This is Clayface.
So that's going to be Clayface.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's based kind of on the original Clayface back from when did he first appear? Detective Comics, like 48, 49-ish, I believe, was the first appearance of Clayface. And he was just a disgruntled actor, right?
Oh yeah.
Who was just, they were remaking one of his movies and he went all murdery on people for that. So that's pretty cool. Catwoman, man, that's a very small picture. But anyway, this is back to basics, or back to near origin Catwoman here.
That looks like the '60s Batman Catwoman right there.
Yeah, they didn't want to go with like the Darwin Cook, black leather kind of look to her.
Is this the look where she has the giant skirt?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Damn, that's really old school.
Yeah, you can't see it, but I'm assuming that that's there because she has the cape and all that kind of good stuff along with it. So, to me, I'm kind of interested in that, just to see what it's going to be like, especially since it's, Bruce Timm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Sky Knight said a Titans movie was greenlit too. I forgot about that. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but there is a live action Titans movie going on as well. So now we want to go to a little bit of toy news, correct?
No.
Correct, Mundo? No?
No.
Yes?
Okay.
No? No. Okay. So first up, there was hold on. What? Wasn't Eartha Kitt, however you spell it, Catwoman? Yeah, she was.
Yep. Yes, she was, darling. Meow.
Meow. Meow. So McFarlane dropped a couple of DC products today. This 3-pack, Superpowers 3-pack.
I saw this. I saw this announcement, and I'm sort of interested. I only want one piece out of it, and that's the Batwing. That's it.
Well, all of these are just re-releases. With different paint decos.
I just like that black paint better than the blue.
Yeah, I have the blue one. I don't have this. I have this Actually, I have this figure still on card. They released this in blue before too. You can't see my mouse, can you?
Yeah, I can see it.
You can see my mouse moving on these pictures.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
troublesome little thing.
Ah, okay. Wow, my bad. But yeah, so that was kind of cool. It was Amazon exclusive, so if you're looking for it,
how much was what was the price on it?
I believe it was $39.99.
Okay.
Don't quote me on. Let's just go to Amazon here. Nope, wrong one. Wrong one. Toy Arc. No, I clicked on the wrong link. No, $49.
$49. Okay.
So it's $50 for
Yikes
for that. I mean, that's hard to swallow because that Batman is $9.99. That Whirlybird, you can find, if you want the blue versions, you can find it on sale for $15. Same thing with that Bat Jet. So that's kind of, I don't know. Toxic Crusaders here.
Ooh.
A new Dr. Killamoff by Trick or Treat Studios. This actually looks pretty cool. I agree. I don't remember watching the Toxic Avenger cartoon all that much as a kid, but that is an awesome looking toy, man.
Yeah, it definitely looks like classic, almost like classic Playmate style toy.
Yeah,
or something.
Yep, it does. I was going to say Turtles. It looks like a Turtles figure.
Just real quick, this is super random, but I rolled across a Police Academy toy on card in the store the other day, and it was Tackleberry on card. They wanted $80 for that thing.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, oh, Jesus.
Let's just do some Googling. Tackleberry action figure. And then we're gonna filter this by sold. I just want to see. He sold for $45 on eBay. 40. It's about $40, so they're doubling the price on it. So I'm glad you didn't buy it. I'm glad you didn't buy it.
Thank you.
Okay. Here, McFarlane, wow, they went above and beyond with some of these. They released a ton of 66 Batman figures, or the classic TV series. So this Joker Batmobile and Joker figure, this is an Amazon exclusive. Looks pretty nice. I like that Joker face on the front of the car.
Yeah.
And that's a Cesar Romero Joker.
God, it's almost like they're just doing a 66 version of that whole Joker eyes figures.
Yeah,
Think about it.
Yeah, well, it's McFarlane, so you got to make money off of that mold.
Off that Batman.
Many times. Now this is cool.
Yeah,
this
I saw this.
This is from the comic. You know, that Nightwing is awesome. I love those pants, man.
Yeah,
bottom.
I saw this in a GameStop, and I'm like, oh god, they've put Nightwing into the.
Dude, you saw it already?
Yeah, it was in a GameStop.
Oh, sweet! Look at that chest hair.
I've been seeing a lot of these, like in Target and GameStop carries these Batman 66 figures a good bit.
Yeah, I've never purchased any of these, and I was in Top Dog the other day, and I looked at them and I was like, oh man, these are really nice, except for the capes on like Batman and Robin. They look ridiculous. But man, that is straight up 70s, 60s Nightwing right there. And okay, Bookworm, classic Batman TV show figure. Yeah, I don't know if I want to spend full price for dude in a suit. You know, I'm just kind of going.
This is a character I know nothing about. Was this like a one-off or something?
He was in a couple episodes.
Oh.
He was in a couple episodes. This is the one where I think they got sprayed with like wax, and and it hardened and they couldn't move.
It looks more like Burt Ward
like
just
Mr.
like took a flying leap into like a pile of cocaine.
No,
Cocaine.
It's supposed to be waxed Robin.
Adam, it's time to party.
You're wrong.
Bert, you're covered in illegal substances. I need some.
That's wrong, chum.
It's wrong not to share, chum.
Yeah, Space Batman. This is from the comic, of course, because he never went to space that I remember in the TV show.
Really?
I don't think he went to space.
Huh.
He didn't have his bat space wings.
Well, yeah, I would assume that like with how the show wasn't Batman, I'd assume they just all of a sudden be inside a NASA ship is like, well, it's a good thing that I have good connections with NASA, Robin. We're gonna take a little ride, hitch a ride onto this this spaceship up to the satellite. But no. Then again, this was actually before the first rockets.
Yeah,
this is
66.
This predates 69. It's like going to the moon.
So here's Alfred Pennyworth, little red bat phone. That's awesome. I would never have thought in a million years McFarlane Toys would do this, but lo and behold, they did. Awesome. Good for you, McFarlane Toys. Good for you.
Listen, I've seen their new the Music Maniacs line. I've seen Alice Cooper in stores. I'm not even a fan of Alice Cooper, and that figure looks really good. Mm-hmm. He they've got full articulation like any of their other figures. Plus, looks some accessories like he had a mic stand, I think, and a snake to go across his neck, and I can't remember what else, but I think Ozzy's also in that line, and he has bat wings, like big wings coming out of his back and the top hat and all. I mean, for if you're a fan of that stuff, I'm telling you, they got some good stuff coming up in the Music Maniacs line.
Yeah, they do. Here is cartoon Venom. I love that tongue. That tongue is awesome.
That's what she said.
Office.
Is that different? I mean, is that different tongues, or is this like a posable tongue where you can bend it? and
Well,
stuff.
obviously you take it out because he doesn't have it right there. But I guarantee it's not. It might be bendable, but they probably didn't do that. Man, that is a cool. That might be the Venom figure to own right there. Because
I mean, it looks great.
yeah, not only does it look like the cartoon, but I mean it looks like comic Venom too. I mean dude, that might be the perfect Venom. Wow, that is awesome. Why do I have to love toys so much, man? It's crazy. Crazy.
I also heard about the Friday the 13th set, the accessory set. They're doing those again, which is pretty cool. If you've got the toy, the figures, this is a neat little set to go with them.
That is cool. Welcome to Camp Crystal Lake.
Yeah, and they got the block, on chains.
Yeah,
to strap him down. That's really cool.
Now they should have put like a figure in here so you can get some sort of idea about the size of this.
Yeah.
Of this thing. Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you want to get it soon because NECA accessory sets are ridiculous to find after the fact.
Really?
Oh yeah, I decided.
I really like.
Yeah, I started looking for that the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. I looked it up, and it's I think for the only place I could find was in the box, but the only person I found selling it on eBay was asked for like $250 for it.
Ooh.
I mean, it's a good accessory set. It has some cool stuff, especially it's got alternate heads for all four turtles.
Yeah.
It's got like the straw hat Donatello wears. It's got the biggest thing I wanted from it was Michelangelo, an extra for Michelangelo where he's spinning the nunchuck on his fingers.
Yeah,
and that comes with it, which is what I wanted the most from it. Yeah, that's way too expensive.
So I know you guys collect the horror stuff, man, but I don't know. They look so good. I'm scared if I open one up and put it on a shelf, it like wake up in the middle of the night and try to kill me or something.
Man, some of them are. I mean, the Michael Myers ones are pretty creepy and they're really well done. I could only imagine if you had because I have a friend that has those bigger ones, like almost the
fourth scale ones. Yeah,
yeah, and I mean,
it's like
they're insane because they're so realistic. Yeah, so yeah, I could just imagine them things are creepy.
Yep. All right, so NECA's doing some more animated or samurai adventure.
Yeah, I've already seen these out in store. Yep, they've got these.
You've seen these out in store too?
Mm-hmm. Yep. These I think all came out as part. I know the Bebop and Rocksteady came out as part of Holothon, I believe.
That's
I've
cool,
seen
rabbit.
them too.
That's a cool rabbit, dude.
Usagi Yojimbo.
He is so cool.
See, the thing is, I missed it. The first, like in his normal look, like his normal like Ronin look.
Mm-hmm.
I never came across that anywhere. Like I never even saw. Like I didn't even know where to go online to find it. So I think that just came and went really quick for the people who knew how to get it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm sure that. Oof, that looks good, and he comes with so many accessories.
I'm telling you, NECA, this is probably their number one. Like the Turtles might be their number one, like highest quality items. They've done so good with these, especially these animated series and then the movie ones.
Yeah, I mean, I love.
I want that Krang. Oh, I want that Krang so bad.
Yeah, but to me, the paint apps on the animated figures are just top notch.
Oh yeah,
they look so good. That's what makes them.
They make them pop. Yeah, they make them pop and they look animated.
Mm-hmm.
They keep that animation style to them and the thick, the black lines on them.
Just like
cell
shading. Yeah, cell shading quality.
That's awesome. I just wish they weren't so expensive. I mean, they're just
dude. I'm telling you, because this one right here, this was 30, I think like 36 or 37.
What?
Something. Yeah. It's insane how much these these NECA figures, they're going for between 34 and 36. It's crazy. I mean, I guess I could see this saying this is worth it, but at the same time, I'm like, come on, guys, like y'all ain't got to be that mean.
Yeah. Joe Fan said, when I was a teenager, I had a ton of Ronin Warrior figs, and a friend of mine came to stay the night. And in the middle of the night, 4 leapt off the shelf and smacked him in the head. Those toys will do that. Then he followed up and said, "Nah, he just bumped."
I thought you said you got him middle of the night. I noticed them figures is gone and that friend no longer around.
Hey, I was gonna say I thought that they were gonna be gone too. I thought that was where this was going. Like that friend has stole his figures.
He ain't my friend. All I'm trying to say is don't make friends.
Here's some figure arts Star Wars figures. Those are pretty cool. That 3PO looks. Come on now, load up. That 3PO looks pretty good.
Yeah. Have either of you ever gotten figure arts, like
No.
Star Wars figure arts? The price is what gets me to never try it, but because I figure arts actually has a crate Luke. They have a crate Luke figure that you can get.
Oh, really?
But I'm still iffy on if the quality is trustworthy, because I did look at I would look at like pictures in the reviews, because you can find it on Amazon. It's like 60 something bucks last time I saw. But I remember going in there and looking at like the photos like customers took of the item, and it almost feels like they pretty up their shots here.
Yeah.
Like they look accurate to what you're seeing, but something about the lighting in the way they make the shot makes it look so much better than it actually ends up looking in person when you see it.
Yeah. Well, like this Vader here,
Mhm.
I don't like that cloth. Okay,
I was going to say the cloth goods. I was going to say the cloth goods on this is too thick and the stitching is too thick, too big.
Yep. Yeah.
So everything it's too chunky.
Is this supposed to be his A New Hope look?
It
looks more like it because it's when you
He's
see
got
the
the
two
longer rope
cloth.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. R2. I mean, R2 is R2.
Did any of y'all? I'm guessing the answer is no, but did any of y'all go by and try to get one of the R2 popcorn buckets
No,
at AMC?
I didn't.
Me and my wife, we talked each other out of it because it was just like at the end of the day, it's just a popcorn bucket, and they wanting $50 for that thing. It was a combo. It was a popcorn and a sipper, but it's neat though. It's looks like a big item.
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
And yeah, the May the 4th reveals were pretty interesting.
They were great. There's so much I want. I probably want just about everything here.
Where's all the pictures?
I had a feeling you'd get excited about the 3-pack, because that was the big first thing they revealed on the stream. Was there's this 3-pack that's Obi-Wan, Darth Maul, and
Qui-Gon. Yeah, and they've got their robes. Which
so this is the 3-pack right here.
Yeah. And see, I would want this.
Yeah.
Just so I can take them out of the box, because you remember, Ashley, I've got the Obi-Wan and Darth Maul on card. The episode 1 special card, and I've got Qui-Gon and Mace on episode 1 card back, and I just don't want to open any of them. I want to keep them on card back. So yeah, I would definitely love to grab these so I can, especially to set up the Duel of the Fates.
Yeah,
but Yoda. I'm excited about Yoda. It's about time we finally, and he's going to come with his chair. I'm excited for that.
And he comes with this dude, doesn't he?
Captain Gree.
Gree. Yeah, I think it's a 2-pack.
Yeah. Okay, you're right.
And he has his little levitating chair.
Oh God, that's so awesome. And obviously, Captain.
Actually, I don't think it's the levitating one. I think it's just
it's just his Jedi.
His Jedi,
his Jedi Council chair.
Yeah.
Captain Eunuch.
Yeah.
Or Enoch, however you say his name. What is it?
Enoch.
Eunuch. That's like
no, that's a different kind of show here.
Different kind of this and look out. No,
I really do want Captain Enoch, because I love the design for him. I just don't know if I like it enough for a 2-pack.
Oh yeah, that's right. See, that's another thing, is it he'll eventually probably be released separately.
Yeah.
Just like the battle droid.
2-packs of anything, like it does get, for me, it becomes a little bit of a harder pill to swallow than buying stuff individually.
Right.
It's just but I mean, it's not a terrible trooper design, but I really love just the basic concept idea with the design of Enoch. Like the face
agree.
Cracked, coming through gold.
Yeah, no,
But,
I'm totally. That's
yeah. Well,
I've got to get that, and I'm excited that they're selling because I didn't want to get the 2-pack like you were saying. I didn't want to get the 3PO and Super Battle Droid 2-pack. So now they're putting a Super Battle Droid
yeah, by
out
itself.
by itself without all the dirt damage and stuff like that. So
And it
that's
opens
great.
up apparently. Like I think
Oh,
that front plate I think comes off.
that's cool.
Because I
See,
think they said that's something from the Clone Wars, I think, where I guess maybe in the Clone Wars you actually saw inside what was underneath the armor.
I just love the Super Battle Droids. I want a regular Battle Droid too, but yeah, I want to get the Super Battle Droid, and then Episode 3, Palpatine. Yes, yes, yes. My
Yeah, he
only
looks good.
thing is, why haven't we gotten a I guess like a pre deformation Palpatine? Like I would love to have the Episode 3 Palpatine. When Mace and all of them arrest him,
Oh
or
yeah.
they come to arrest him. I
So
would
this is
love to have
more
that
like
figure.
so this is like I didn't even think about that. Yeah, so this is like the duel
This
in
is
the
like
Senate.
him and Yoda
Yeah.
fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is like I said again, I want this. I would love to add this to my collection, even though I've got an Emperor. I've already got the same Emperor, although he looks like he's updated. But I've got the Emperor. You see it there on the page for $44.99, pre-ordered from Amazon. So I'm all for the Emperor. But God, I just wish they would put out a Palpatine pre-Emperor, or pre before all the facial stuff. When he's still just Palpatine.
Mm. So good luck finding all these. They're at different places such as Amazon, Walmart, GameStop, Hasbro Pulse.
Oh, Enoch's Walmart exclusive. I completely forgot about that from the stream.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't really watch it live. I was skipping around on it.
Yeah.
So I didn't. Yeah, it became one of the streams where I kind of like I would after the fact I would just go see what the thing was, and if it was something I was interested in, I'd sit there and watch the segment of them talking about it. But if it wasn't something like it was like vintage collection or the retro stuff, I just would skip through it.
All right. So before we go, I know we're running kind of late here. It's 57 minutes. Let's talk about the Bad Batch. Just a quick recap or thoughts of season 3.
It was garbage. It was
garbage.
It was trashy garbage. It smelled like sewer water.
Did Dave Filoni get fired? Somebody got fired, right? That was garbage.
He's garbage. He's nothing but garbage.
Hot.
He takes
garbage.
He goes outside and he grabs trash bags and he writes on them Star Wars, and then he puts garbage in it, and then that's just
straight garbage.
So let's say spoiler warning. Warning, because we will spoil this.
Yeah.
Spoiler warning and garbage warning.
I adored it.
Yeah.
And what's weird is it's probably one of the most optimistic and happy. And that's saying something for Star Wars, but I loved the note that it ended on. It had a very it's a little bittersweet. There's a bittersweet, note on it, but it's one of the happiest Star Wars endings I've seen for a lot of heroes. Usually a lot of the heroes don't have the easiest life. I love, and I was glad that I was so wrong. Like, all of us were
we were all wrong. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I was glad, and I was most happy that Crosshair survived. I was out of any of them, I think I was expecting Hunter to die, and I was glad that he didn't. But I was really shocked that Crosshair made it, and I told this to Austin right after, like, I think because I wanted to wait until he saw it just so I didn't accidentally spoil anything. But the showdown was, the one with Hemlock on the, in the rain. I loved it. That was one of the coolest showdowns I've seen in a while, and for a quick moment type showdown. So it's probably the best one I've seen since Obi-Wan versus Maul.
Yeah,
I just love like the cinematic look to it, the storm, and then I said Austin, my favorite shot from it was there's a shot of Crosshair and Hunter where you see Crosshair, he's missing his hand now, but he's using it and he's leaning on Hunter's shoulder for support. I just loved like the composition of that shot. It looked fantastic. I loved. I adored it. Yeah.
No, I'm with you. It definitely, took me for a ride. I thought for sure we were getting everybody was going to die, or way darker ending. But no,
Yeah,
I
me
did
too.
like the uplifting ending, and thank God that oh Lord, Omega, she actually became a pilot. Like she actually
Yeah.
got to fly for the rebellion, you know. So I thought that was I
wonder if
was
that
happy about that.
I wonder if that will follow up anywhere. Like if she
He's got to.
somewhere. I would say like one thing I really loved about it is you really kind of do get to see that some of these clones, got a better, second chance, a better chance at life. Like clones,
Yeah.
the three, the main three, because I'm guessing, because she didn't mention Echo, I'm guessing he's probably with Rex still. He probably went back to Rex, and and at some point they probably split off because we don't see Rex again until Rebels, and he's not really with the rebellion anymore.
Nope.
But I did love the end note that it ended on about what Omega meant to Hunter. That very father-daughter bond. I really I love that. It was and it like I loved the other little note that it was, because the series was all about them protecting her, especially in the third season.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally, it ends on that note of that parent thing, of you can only protect these kids for so long, and then there's a point when you have to let them go. And it was that little passing of the torch of him to her. He's like, that was like his little sister. He's gotta, trust her to make her own way, follow her own path like they did.
Human, baby, cry, okay? Stop. With her long blonde hair pulled up in a ponytail thingy up here.
I mean, hey, if you want to get a tearjerker, my wife almost cried. She got teary eyed at the moment when she gets into the shuttle and you see that she has Tech's goggles.
No, yeah.
That was a nice little nod
That
to
was
his memory.
Yeah,
and I
agree.
And we were a little annoyed, but kind of glad that it turned out that Tech wasn't, brainwashed into one of those, what do you call them, the little secret soldiers.
Yeah.
But we got a little frustrated though, because they kept doing these weird little moments with those super soldier clones, where the helmets would come off and they obscure their face. And usually when you do that in a movie, there's a purpose behind it. And like, no, there's a reason you don't want to see their face yet, because there's something to be revealed. And it was something that was never followed up on. Like it was just, that clone would die, or that super soldier would get killed. And it was like, oh, okay, I guess it wasn't Tech. So we're a little frustrated at that, because it felt like it was just like
it was like a fake out.
The tension was playing you. They're kind of playing with the tension to kind of manipulate you a little bit to keep you on the edge of your seat. But other than that, I really love the note that this show went out on. Way happier than I was expecting, and it was not an unwelcome surprise for me.
Sweet.
And then next time we meet, we'll have to discuss Tales of the Empire, because
yeah. I hadn't finished it yet.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything, but wow.
But you did watch. You said you watched the Morgan half, right?
Yeah, I watched the Morgan half.
That was pretty fantastic, because I did love how episode 3, spoilers for this first half.
Yeah,
it kind of directly gives you the thread you need to see how Ahsoka ends up on, how Ahsoka ends up there.
Because that episode it blends, it leads perfectly into the episode of Jedi season 2 of
and they did it in a little like a second, not just a direct way where it's in like, it could have been easy for them to just say like, oh, I have a secret contact, and it's, it would have been Ahsoka saying like, oh, did you need help? And then, but what they did was they made it, they kind of went with something that was established earlier in The Mandalorian. Bo-Katan, she, because apparently her and Ahsoka have kept in touch. It sounds like they have contacts, information for each other.
Oh, so when the thing was rolling, the communicator,
it was Bo-Katan that answered.
Bo-Katan.
Yeah, she answered, and that's when it went out. So then you can imply that she reached out to Ahsoka to investigate, and Ahsoka went and checked it out, and then that's how she ended up, being their boogeyman.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
it's a clever way to do it. I really loved it. I can't wait for you to get to the back half.
Yeah, that's the one I'm looking forward to the most.
I was. Yeah. My wife and I were floored. Like we'd already gotten a great dose of Star Wars, finishing up the Bad Batch, and then to follow it up with this, and then that was just as great.
Yeah,
It just makes me want more and more. Like I love Tales of the Jedi. I love
Mm.
Tales of the Empire. I just want them to keep going. Like
Yeah.
both. I want more Tales of the Jedi. I want more Tales of the Empire. They're so perfectly done. They're
Yeah.
so great.
Yeah.
I know
wonder
it probably takes them a while. I know it probably
Yeah.
does because of how well done they are. But oh my God, just keep giving me little tidbits of the universe and that. And
It's been a great way
Oh.
to both give like kind of supplementing information, like,
Yep.
but also make very good, concise stories on their own, which
Yep.
is what you want to do. You don't want to just make supplemental information just to give people like, oh yeah, here's what Qui-Gon was doing when he was 10 years old on his 5th day of training at the Jedi Temple for little kids or whatever. It's like you get a good story with meaning, and they do that with both sides of it. You see Morgan's like fall, and then the back half you'll see what you're gonna see. Ashley, I'm not gonna give you any hints.
I'm just glad. I'm happy about that. The back half. It was
Yeah.
it
It was
had always been
interesting.
weighing on me. Like when are they going to address this? So.
Yeah. And actually, there's a question of it. Like, I think that I brought it up to my wife after we finished. I told her, like, yeah, you know what? This kind of makes me question something. And it has to do with the Inquisitorius itself.
Yeah, I kind of I figured there's some.
Well, it's just it's just this idea that I've been wondering, because they've kind of slowly established this little link in it of Inquisitors that don't they're not as far gone as Palpatine in essence, or Vader is in, like, it's just that idea that sometimes being good, it's hard to get beaten out of you.
Yeah, I think they show some of that in that book. What is it? Red Saber or
Yeah.
what was that? Yeah,
You're talking about the Inquisitor book.
Yeah, the Inquisitor book.
Red Blade or something like
Red
that.
Blade or something. All right, so music has started playing.
Yeah. Recommendations.
Recommendations.
The Living Force. Read that new Star Wars book, The Living Force. It's entertaining. It's very good.
I might have to pick it up. I'll have to pick it up in audio form.
Do
Right.
it.
I probably did have a recommendation, but I've forgotten it, so I am very sorry about that. Other than finish Bad Batch and Tales of the Empire, if you haven't. Fantastic.
Yes.
If you want to
And
get
X-Men
those Star
97.
Wars. Oh, I didn't tell you about X-Men. I'll have to tell you about later on.
Well, Austin didn't finish it, so
Oh no! I was talking about the animated series. I started that, and I had some words about it that I told Austin about.
you're talking about the original '90s.
Yeah.
I
The
hate
90s.
Beast. I really hate Beast. The writing is horrific. I don't need to know that he's so smart constantly. I really don't. I don't need him quoting some poet every 5 minutes. It's like, Beast, just do your stuff.
Yeah,
Do your stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really have anything to recommend other than if you're looking for excellent action figures, these will start hitting, stores in the next couple of months after the Kickstarters. All the Kickstarter people get theirs, and these are really, really some of the nicest action figures that I've ever played with. So, if that says anything.
Yes.
Savage Crucible. Go
And,
check them out.
Nice. And
And
thank you, Joe Fan. Yep.
Yes.
The party on. And
I
we
agree
will
with
try
you,
to be
Joe Fan.
excellent. Yeah, Austin. He's usually he's fairly abusive to us, but he's nice every now and then. So
Party on, dudes.
From the University of Faith No More. Party on.
later days.
All right. Later, guys. See y'all next week, hopefully.